Well, happy December 21st to you. It's been a joy to go through this devotional together this Christmas. We are on December 21st. And as I was thinking about this devotional, one of my favorite stories that I remember about a man named R.C. Sproul was that he used to do this illustration with students where he would ask them, what's one of the big differences between you and God? And as the students would sit there and think, he would say, seconds are going by, this second and that second and that second. And he'd say, what's the difference between you and God over the last 10 seconds? And then he'd say 11 seconds, 12 seconds. And finally, he would tell the students the difference is that you changed and God did not. That over the last 10 seconds, and even since we started this video, every second you, whether you realize it or not, have changed. You have gotten older, you've gotten smarter, hopefully. You have maybe gotten more hungry, you have maybe gotten more tired, maybe you're just waking up and getting your cup of coffee and you're getting more energetic. The point is you have changed, but the good news is that God has not. God has not changed in any way, shape, or form over the last few minutes, over the last year, over the last 2 years, over all of our existence. God has not and will not ever change. Well, that relates to our devotional today and the idea that God, when He became Jesus, when Jesus came to this earth in the incarnation, He did not become a boy, a baby. He didn't become that. He already is who He is. And when I think about famous people in our world, I think everyone to some degree becomes something. They're born as a baby, and the question is, I wonder what they'll be like. I wonder who they'll grow up to be. I wonder what they'll accomplish. But Jesus is and always will be who He is. He did not become Jesus, this man worth following. He didn't become Christianity. And so now, wow, what a great man, we should follow him. He is that, and He has always been that. And you see proof of that in the Old Testament, laying out just who Jesus is and what He would do and what He would accomplish. One of my favorite verses, just to remind myself of that, is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, which says, "For to us a child is born, a son is given, and the government shall be on His shoulder, and His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace." Those were written hundreds of years before Jesus ever stepped foot on this earth. Why? Because Jesus is and always will be who He is. He did not change or become this great man worth following. He is God and will never change. The last quote I'll leave you with in the devotional, John Piper says this: "The mystery of the birth of Jesus is not merely that He was born of a virgin. The miracle was intended by God to witness to a greater one, namely that the child born at Christmas was a person who existed from of old, from ancient of days, the eternal, almighty God."